Well, as the classic song goes, take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd, buy me some peanuts and mayonnaise. I'll eat a big jar while the other fans gaze. Well, not exactly, but come on, we've all eaten our share of hot dogs and Cracker Jacks at the ball game. But this fan at a recent Memphis Redbirds game was downing enough mayonnaise to cover a year's worth of school lunches. Now, when this guy says, hold the mayo, he means hold the jar in his lap and eat the whole thing. And by the way, folks, the Vegas Aviators and the tub of mayonnaise both won in Memphis. Can you imagine eating an entire tub of mayonnaise? All right, let's move on. Dateline, Walhalla, South Carolina. A woman was arrested on charges of driving under the influence while motoring down a South Carolina road. But this story has a twist. 25-year-old Megan Danielle Holman was riding atop a kid's Power Wheels truck when Walhalla officers pulled her over on the road near her home. They did confirm that she was high on a narcotic or drug. However, she was within speed limits, traveling at 3 miles an hour. Police said Ms. Holman was arrested and charged with public intoxication.
You know, that woman probably needs to know that drinking too many margaritas is liable to kill ya.
Well, Trey, with you and your buddy Keith, Mr. Sink All the Mayo, we are definitely not habluing our Espanol very well tonight. But I do hope that Mrs. Holman will remember the old saying that people who insist on drinking and driving are putting the Quart before the Hearse. Reynolds Wrap has put out the word that they were looking for a new CGO, that's Chief Grilling Officer. The lucky hire is going to travel the country for 2 weeks in August, eating barbecue at all the top rib joints, or as Keith calls that, a typical vacation. The job pays $10,000 plus expenses, but you'll also have to share photos and grilling tips on the company's website. Needless to say, the stakes are pretty high in this contest. Applicants had to submit a photo of them grilling, then a 100-word essay on why they were qualified for the job. But like a badly burned rib, I'm really burned up that the deadline is already passed. And like 007, reason it hurts me is because I'm licensed to grill. Well, Reynolds did succeed with someone with CGO experience who doesn't mind traveling and being on camera and who can eat all the barbecue he wants all day. I just wonder why they didn't call me directly. I mean, I even understand the true meaning of gardening. That's cultivating a piece of land like your backyard so that you can grill on it. And by the way, when I grill, I got nothing to hide, so the sauce is always on the side. Yes, it is. Now, here's some shout-outs before we go. A shout-out to 94-year-old William C. Wagner. He missed his high school graduation because he had to go off to serve in World War II. Last week, he walked across the stage of Titan High School with a class of 2019, and he finally received his diploma. 76 years. Yep. It took me that long to get my diploma, Mr. Wagner said. We congratulate you on your achievement, and we thank you for your service. Here's another shout out to Planned Parenthood's landlord in Fayetteville, Arkansas, my home state. He's chosen not to renew their lease in his building. And now the owner also allows a mobile ultrasound truck in the parking lot, just like the one you've seen with Joe Baker, for the pro-life medical team members to provide health assistance for expectant mothers. I say, well done, sir. Well, just like Congressman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez speaking at an American History Conference, we've definitely run out of time. But never forget, we read the news,